So I just saw that Derek Fisher, former Laker, who won 5 rings with the Lakers and hit some big shots during the Lakers run, um, during the Shaq first run with Kobe. Pardon me, and also the last two with Kobe came up big. Um, Derek Fisher said that Steph Curry belongs in the same sentence with Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant, and Shaquille O'Neal. He says he can win wherever he is. I agree. You're not gonna hear me say anything else. I watched a lot of basketball, and Steph Curry belongs with the best of the best. I don't care what people of a certain age say. I don't care people that are younger in between say. Steph Curry belongs in that sentence. Whatever you want to put as your 12 to 15 greatest ever, or your top 5 or 10 or ever, whatever you want to put, he belonged in that conversation. He belonged with those guys. Um, Tim Duncan was my second favorite player of the early O's behind Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq's the most dominant force I ever seen, and he was bad. He was unstoppable. I don't care what nobody says. He's just a bunch of haters. They never came up with the duplicate of Shaq. Never. And you ain't gonna see another Shaquille O'Neal. It's like you ain't gonna see another Tim Duncan. Kobe was bad. Um, Kyrie, closest thing to a Jordan style, but he gave you drama with the shots, and he won with Paul Gasol post Shaquille O'Neal. He figured it out. He was tough. He was relentless. He was driven. He was focused. Tim Duncan, Shaquille O'Neal gave him the nickname the Big Fundamental. That's the greatest nickname you can give a basketball player, because that's about as near as perfection as you can be. That is about as near as perfection as you can be. That's the ultimate compliment. So, Steph Curry changed the game. Best shooter ever. Incredible ball handling. Incredible mental aspect of the game. You know, one of those guys that he gets taken for granted, but they won the chip this year with a team that wasn't even strongly considered to, and they won and won. So he's a special player, and you're not going to see a lot of them come along every day. Believe me, everybody and their daddy is trying to shoot 3-pointers from the parking lot. Believe that. If you run pickup ball, if you go out and play ball, you know what I'm talking about. That's the Steph effect. So he belongs in that sentence with those guys. And then he's almost like, I've said this and I'm going to say this and I don't care what nobody says. In a different style, he's the closest thing to Shaq. More so than Giannis. And I'm going to tell you why. Because he's unstoppable what he does. Just like Shaq couldn't be faded, you can't fade Steph Curry. He's got that another gear. And motivated, he's scary. He's scary. And he still got about 3 or 4 years left in the tank. And I think at least another couple where he could be top tier if he stays healthy. So points going to get added up. Postseason going to get it up. Might get another jury. I mean, he's got that kind of skills. And he belonged with the best of the best. So, you know. And Derek Fish was talking about his era too. He belonged with those guys. He belonged with those guys. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another, and yeah, it's just one of the few guys that I think he belongs with those guys. I go so far as to say that I think Steph Curry is more important to basketball than LeBron James and Kevin Durant and James Harden and those guys, and they're great, but Steph's on another level. You ain't seen nothing like it. You ain't seen nothing like it. He's really got another gear to his thing. And you can shuffle the deck with what he's got and make it work. Believe that. I'm out.